Hey, welcome to Faith's Blossoms channel, and it's your girl Conscious Queen. I'm here again. I hope everyone is having a blessed day today. Today we are going to talk about how the Lord will sustain, and He will do exactly what He says He will do. So, how many of us have actually gone through things in life that we feel like the only person who cares about what we're going through is ourselves? Though we can have a lot of friends, a lot of family around and in our lives, but yet they're around us, but we still seem so alone. We don't know how we're going to get through. I mean, I can speak on countless of times where I felt like that, even with people in my life. It just didn't feel the same way when you know that God has your back. And so when we struggle to think, how am I going to get this rent paid? How am I going to feed my kids? How am I going to get to work? How am I going to, it's a lot of those, how am I going to? But let me tell you something. The Lord will sustain. Okay? Now, I'm going to give a Bible verse, 2 verses, Book of Psalm 55. Okay? Psalm 55, verse 21 and 22. Now, the enemy, which we all know, the devil, likes to project thoughts into our brains and to have us thinking that we're worthless, or we're not going to make it, or we're going to lose everything if we don't get this done and get that done. And we're thinking, God, help me, right? The Lord will sustain. Okay? Verse 21, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. In other words, we all have those certain people in our lives that say the enemy will send into our lives, who would speak sweet words. Oh, that guy just speaking that sweet old talk. Oh, that girl just giving you the good game, huh? Right. Softer than, smoother than butter, but in their hearts is war. They're not from God. They weren't sent to you by God. They were sent by the devil. That's why in their heart is war. Whether they're still vengeful of something that someone else has done in their lives, or maybe you, or they're bitter or jealous, but war is in their hearts, though their words are smooth and sounding pretty good to hear. Okay? And then it goes on to say, his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Oh, so that person is ready to fight. Yet were there drawn swords. What do we do with swords? We go to war with swords. We kill with swords. We slaughter with swords. So if his words are softer than oil, but they're drawn swords, so his words are softer than oil, but he got some fight. He got a fight with you, or she has a fight with you, or it has a fight with you. That sword wants to come and to steal, to kill, and to destroy you. Okay? So we're going to go into verse number 22. Cast your burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. It doesn't matter what the enemy does coming up against you, or me, or our friends, or our families, our loved ones. It does not matter how they talk, how their words may be smooth, how their mouth may be smooth as butter, words as soft as oil. We know in their heart is war. We know as they speak, they're ready to pull out a sword and to slay. But we don't worry about that. We know that the Lord is going to take our burden and he is going to deliver. Oh, yes, he is not going to suffer the righteous to be moved. And I'm saying to the righteous, we shall not be moved. Remember that. The Lord will sustain us. Whatever you're going through, if somebody is trying to attack you, if somebody is trying to rob you, steal from you. I know a lot of people are fighting over inheritance and, what has been left for them here and there. It doesn't matter what the enemy tries to do using our friends or family against us. The Lord will sustain us. So have discernment. We're going to keep praying for discernment. Okay, conscious cares. I've been there, and you're going to find out the more I continue to post my videos and talk that I have a story to tell. But we're always going to revert back to the Most High God. The Most High God has the answers to everything. And though we may not be feeling like putting on a smile, this is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Now, you guys remember, okay, Psalm 55, verses 21 and 22. Sorry, you guys, if you guys hear my baby in the background crying. Everything's going to be okay, and the Lord shall sustain us. I love you guys. Thank you for viewing my video. Continue to come back to my channel and check out some more videos. And Conscious Cares, remember that. Have a blessed day and smile always.